We are shelling Ethiopian kale. We are shelling Ethiopian kale, Sarati as it is. We are using just manual method, heating, and there is a lot of wastage. As she heats, then some of the seeds pound far and wide, and therefore you lose that post-harvest losses. Now, this is something that needs attention. For example, for agriculturists in Bungoma, this is Bingei Ward, Lutonyi Village, Kimilili Sub-County in Bungoma. Farmers plant a lot of these vegetables, but when they now start harvesting and shelling, there are lots of losses. And yet we have technical institutes here. We have Matili, we have Kisiwa, we have all that, Chwele, VCT, VTC, Vocational Training Center, and our curricula do not address technology for shelling local seeds. We go for big technologies, and then the local technologies that can help the local farmer, the small-scale farmer, are not very common. So this then increases poverty because the losses reduce the income, whether it is multidimensional poverty or just income poverty. But the whole idea is the farmer needs technologies that can be used to shell such a seeds and minimize losses. So 50% of the seeds are wasted, they disappear on the soil, and yet the inputs, the plowing, the weeding, the harvesting. Now, when you consider all that cost, then the returns are minimal. The only problem is the local people are not literally, financial literacy is low, business plan literacy is low. Therefore, rarely today get to know the actual profitability of that programs and those seeds, because they cannot account, they cannot do down the bookkeeping, accounting, record keeping. So, two things: the farmer requires literacy, business literacy, accounting, business planning, record keeping, and all that. That's the farmer to address those problems. And then the technologies that we use, our institutes like Mabanka, like Matili, like Kisiwa, we need to have curricula that address the local needs like these needs, rather than adopt all the national curricula, yes, motor, mechanics and all that, workshops, but yet our local needs for the local farmers are here baking and not being addressed. So my plea to, let's say, the governors, the ministries, particularly at county level, since education is devolved, the VCT, the tertiary, the vocational education is devolved, there is need to set up curricula that match the requirements of the labor market. Otherwise, we keep having the mismatch of the education curricula, and we have our graduates from our technical institutes, from our VCTs, but they cannot solve the problem of the farmer. The lady you can see here didn't go to any technical school. She needs that, and yet we have graduating from our local institutes, and they go tamaking, they go looking for jobs because they cannot fit in and the local economy. So you can see, can we get a technology that can shell these very minor, small, little, look at the seeds, look at them. These are very little. These are very, very little. And look at what she's taking. This is the Sarati. we need a machine that can shell this. Look at them. A machine that can shell this to reduce the losses, post-harvest losses of farmers, and reduce poverty, both income poverty, direct income poverty, and also the multidimensional poverty. These very tiny small pots of seeds cannot be well shelled. Look at how much we'll get from here. So a challenge for rural counties, all counties are rural, a challenge for our own Bungoma County. Can we motivate our institutions to address the local needs? There it is, a challenge for us.